What's good with the fight fans, man? It's Kijana back with some fight predictions. My main card predictions. UFC Fight Night 180, Ortega versus Korean Zombie. Yeah, I'm going to jump straight into it. Hopefully you guys watched the prelim video. Drop your comments on all my shit. Let me know who you guys are picking. Let me know who your confident parlays are. I'd like to know. And yeah, just drop some fucking comments and likes on my shit. I appreciate it. First fight, Thomas Almeida versus Jonathan Martinez. This is going to be an interesting fight. Let me look at their records, because I didn't write none of the main shit down. I'm familiar with all these fighters on here. I just don't know all their records. 21-3 record for Thomas Almeida. Hasn't fought since the Rob Font fight. That was the beginning of the year, January 20th. Got head kicked and knocked out. And then he's on a 2-fight losing streak to Jimmy Rivera as well. Last 4 fights, he's lost 3. Got KO'd in the first round by Cody Garbrandt. His only win in recent years, which is 2016, was to Albert Morales. This is crazy to think that Thomas Almeida is not doing well, because he's a top prospect when he first got into the UFC. Everybody was high on this dude. Jonathan Martinez, man, this guy, I fucking knew he was going to be good. I could just tell by his movement. I could just tell by his demeanor. He's a hungry fighter, man. The Dragon, I like him. 12-3 record. He beat Frankie Saenz in his last fight. KO'd him in the 3rd round. He lost to Andre Ewell by a really close split decision, which honestly could have went either way. Beat Ping Wen Liu by KO with a knee. Vicious fucking knee. I remember that one. He kind of exchanged wins and losses right now. So he's 3-2 in the UFC. That's not horrible, but it just seems like he's improving so much in each one of his fights. I know Thomas Almeida has the fucking advantage on the ground with the submissions. I know he's gonna have the advantage just overall because he's had way more fights, professional MMA fights at least, and more fights in the UFC than Jonathan Martinez. But he's just not active enough for me. They both basically have the same reach. Thomas Almeida has 1-inch leg reach advantage, but I'm rocking with Jonathan Martinez on this one. Something's telling me he's going to get a finish, dude. Something's telling me he's going to get a fucking KO. Probably round 2. Yeah, round 2. I'm rocking with that. He's going to be in my parlay as well. So, next fight, Jim Crute versus Modestas Bukauskas. See, this was one that I was going back and forth on. I'm really not sure on this one, honestly. Modestas Bukauskas is 11-2 record. Jimmy Crute's 11-1 record. Very, very fucking close. The Baltic Gladiator, 6'3", 8 KOs, 2 sub wins. He's been KO'd once and subbed once. He's only been decision 1 time. Most of his fights end in the 1st round. Interesting. Very interesting. It's on a 7-fight win streak. He beat Micheladas in his debut by TKO. Elbows, I remember that one. Man, Jimmy Crute though, man, this guy's looking fucking pretty good. 6'2", aka the Brute. He beat Michael Olejnik by submission, Kimura, in round 1. That's a huge fucking win. I picked Michael Olejnik in that one. He did lose to Misha Serkinov in his last fight before that by Peruvian necktie. Beat Sam Alvey, TKO. Beat Paul Craig by Kimura in his own game. Yeah, so he's 3-1 in the UFC. Man, this is going to be a fucking good fight, dude. I'm rolling with Jimmy Crute. Yeah, I'm rolling with Jimmy Crute on this one. Modestas is fucking good, though, dude. So, I mean, I would not be surprised if Modestas pulls off some miraculous fucking... some type of victory, dude. Jimmy Crute's tough, man. But Modestas, that 8 KOs is saying something to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm rocking with Jimmy Crute on that one. Next fight, Caitlyn Chookagian versus Jessica Andrade. I'm rocking with Jessica Andrade. There's no reason to even get too much into this. Caitlyn Chookagian, she's a point fighter. She goes the distance in almost every one of her fights. She can never finish anybody. She has pretty high output. She's got good leg kicks. She seems to be improving in most of her fights. She does seem like she's getting better because she just doesn't pack a punch. She's not exciting to watch. She's just not. She is a good fighter. Jessica Andrade is exciting to watch. She puts people to sleep. I was so sad when she knocked out Carolina, dude, because Carolina is just so fucking fine. Man, dude, I couldn't believe that she knocked her out. I picked Carolina just because she's fucking sexy. I'll be completely honest. But, yeah, Jessica Andrade, dude, she hits like a fucking man, dude. her hooks. She throws those hooks and those uppercuts. In the last fight versus Angela Hill was fucking insane. Yeah, dude. Jessica Andrade. I just said Angela Hill, and I did not mean to say that. I meant Rose Namajunas. But both those fighters are fucking high output strikers. So, anyways, I don't know why Angela Hill was in my head. She was in my head because she's been winning. Rose Namajunas, that's the fight. Yeah, she looked really good versus Rose Namajunas. Everybody thought Rose was just going to pick her apart and beat her in the second fight. It was a split decision, and she was fucking Rose up towards the end of that. To the second and third round, she actually was giving Rose Namajunas a run for her money. She put damage on her, dude. Jessica Andrade, dude, she's no fucking joke. She'll knock you the fuck out. She'll knock a man out. She'll knock me out. Yeah, she's really good. I'm picking Jessica Andrade on this one. But I already know Caitlyn Chukagian is going to try to use the fucking distance. She's going to circle around the fucking octagon. She's going to do little fucking leg kicks. She's going to throw some jabs out there, maybe a few crosses. And she's probably going to win a fucking close split decision. If Jessica Andrade's cardio was as good in the Rose Namajunas fight, then there's going to be a serious problem for Caitlyn Chukagian. And I know Andrade wants to get a win. But if Andrade's cardio looks like it has before that fight, Caitlyn Chukagian is going to dominate her. She's going to fucking dominate her. And she's going to get a decision win. An easy decision win, honestly, if she just keeps her range. And Chukagian's actually pretty decent on the ground when she's in top pressure and top positions. But anyways, I'm talking too much about that fucking fight. Next fight, Cyril Gaine versus Ante Delija. I don't know shit about Ante Delija. I really don't. I didn't do any research on that guy, but he's 17-3. Cyril Gaine's only 6-0. But I like the way Cyril's been fucking fighting, dude. This guy's from Croatia. 6 KO wins, 7 sub wins. He's been KO'd twice and he's been submitted twice. He's only been decision 4 times. He's on a 3-fight win streak, making his debut in the octagon in the UFC. Marcin Tybura, that was his last loss. TKO, leg injury. Very weird. Hopefully it's not a thing that just he keeps having. He's 6'5". He's tall as fuck. Yeah, man. I like Cyril Gaine in this one. Only reason I say that is because I know more about him. I am going to watch some more. I wanted to get these predictions out early for you guys, but I am going to watch a little bit more of this other guy that he's fighting, Ante Delija, because I don't know shit about him. But it's just crazy to think that how good Tanner Boser is looking. And Cyril Gaine beat Tanner Boser in his last fight by UD. And Tanner Boser's looking phenomenal. He beat Donatel Mays. He beat Rafael Paseo. So he's 3-0 in the UFC. 2 submission wins and 1 UD. He's got 2 KO wins, but I mean, this guy's well-rounded. He's a really well-rounded heavyweight, and he's a smart fucking heavyweight. And his kickboxing looks really good. I'm rolling with Cyril Gaine on this one. He's ranked number 12. He could be a problem in this division. I don't know if he has a chin. That's the one thing I'm worried about. And I don't know if his submission defense is that good, but I feel like it will be. Next fucking fight, main event, Brian Ortega, a.k.a. T-City, man. Repping that Cali shit. I like it. Versus Chan Sung Jung. I don't know how you say that, but I guess that's how you say it. The Korean Zombie. I'll just call him that. Rank number 2 versus rank number 4. Brian Ortega hasn't fought in fucking forever, for ages. Korean Zombie, man. I can't remember his last fight. I'm guessing his last fight was versus Yair Rodriguez, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that was his last fight, and he caught that upward elbow. Let me look. I don't want to give you guys fucking false information. But yeah, man, T-City, 14-1 record, man. I like seeing that. 16-5 for Chan Sung. Chan Sung is so fucking durable and tough, though, dude. 6 KO wins, 8 sub wins, 3 KO losses. I don't like seeing that. 2 decision losses. No, he's on a 2-fight win streak. I fucking did not. I completely forgot he fought Renato Canero, and he fought Frankie Edgar and knocked him out. Neither of those fights are really impressive to me, honestly. The Yair Rodriguez fight was insane. That fight was impressive to me. He was actually beating Yair. He would have beat him. Got carried away. And that 5th round, the last, 2 seconds, caught that weird fucking elbow. I feel like it was completely luck that Yair even hit him with that elbow. But, yeah, he beat Dennis Bermudez before that. This guy's fucking tough, man. He is fucking tough. I really like the Korean Zombie, but I just can't pick him. I can't pick him in this one. I know he's going to have better boxing. I know he's going to have better boxing than Ortega, and I know that he can take a fucking punch. But I cannot pick him, dude. I got to pick Ortega. 7 submission wins, 3 KO wins, 1 TKO loss. And that was, of course, to Max Blessed Holloway. Doctor stoppage, round 4. All the names that he's beaten. KO'd Frankie Edgar. Cub Swanson guillotine choke, which was insane. Renato Carnero submission guillotine choke. Clay Guida KO. Yeah, man. Diego Brandao. Doesn't have that many impressive performances. There's only a few other people. The only ones that I was impressed by were really Cub Swanson. I wasn't even really impressed. And Renato. I mean, those were literally the only ones that I was super impressed by. I'm not impressed by Clay Guida, one, because Clay's kind of old, and he's been old. I'm not super impressed with Frankie Edgar. The only thing I was impressed about that fight is that he actually knocked Frankie Edgar out, because Edgar had never been knocked out until then. But other than that, a lot of the fights that he's had, it hasn't been crazy fucking competition. And his rise to fame, it seemed like it just happened kind of damn near overnight. I know he put a fucking lot of work in. I like fucking Ortega, but the type of fighters that Chan Sung has fought, Dennis Bermudez, Jose Aldo, Dustin Poirier, Yair Rodriguez, Renato, Frankie Edgar, he's fought way, and Leonard Garcia, way better fucking fighters, way better fighters than Ortega has fought. That's just, that's pretty obvious, honestly. But I'm gonna be dumb. I'm gonna pick Ortega. I gotta rock with T City, man. I gotta rock with the Cali fighter, man. I got to. I always rock with Ortega. I rock with most of the California fighters, but something is telling me it is a stupid decision. Something's telling me that Chan Sung Jung, the Korean zombie, is going to fucking TKO Brian Ortega. Something's telling me it's gonna happen. Because he has really good submission defense, and he has really good ground game, and he has really good submission offense. And he has better striking than Ortega. In my own opinion, he has better striking than Ortega. Let me see the reach advantage real quick. Who has the reach advantage? This is going to be... I'm picking Ortega, so I'm just going to tell you guys that. I'm picking Ortega. Chan Sung has a 3-inch reach advantage, so that doesn't look good. He has really a lot of power in his hands. He has more power than Ortega does. Yeah. I'm picking Ortega to win, but I don't know if I'm going to put him in any parlays, and I don't think I'm going to put him in any on my DraftKings lineups. I usually do about 5 DraftKings lineups, and see what I can get going with those 5. I know a lot of people that put in like fucking 50 and shit, but that's just doing too much. I put in about 5, and out of those 5, I usually probably rank in 3 of them. So, but anyways, make sure you guys fucking enjoy the fights, man. Let me know who you're picking. Let me know who your main event pick is. I want to know that, and let me know what your co-main pick is, because I don't know jack shit about Ante Delija. I'm gonna look him up. And I might make another video and tell you guys what I think. But yeah, what about that Buckley knockout? What about that fucking Buckley knockout? Insane, man. Fucking insane. All right, you guys enjoy your night. Enjoy the fights this weekend. Stay safe.